There are many crossroads in life. And depending upon these patternings of mind that get established in your genetics and in your life patterns from past patterns, you believe certain things to be true, you respond certain ways. And through this, build up your choices, one upon the other. And thus, these choices lead to the direction of your life. They build a momentum. And the choices you make can lead you into further illusion, further darkness, further delusion, or they can lead you closer to truth, closer to light, closer to knowledge of the one infinite whole of being. Your choices, large and small, contribute to this. You never know what simple choice you make in life that will lead to profound ramifications for you. So, remembering this, conscious awareness of each and every moment, bringing yourself out of unconscious choices into making conscious choices throughout your day, can bring you step by step to the directional choice of your life that you want, can build for you like stairs going towards the light, your connection to the infinite. And when you practice Madhu-Vidya, when you practice staying aware, staying conscious, and recognizing the infinite totality of being, the wholeness of the infinite Brahma, the one eternal self of all beings, when you recognize that this eternal self is always with you, is the very essence of your being, and you begin to see outside of the dream of duality, the dream of your life, you begin to awaken from the dream and connect with your deeper self, with your genuine nature, with the wholeness of being from which all life has come. When you do this, when you make yourself live in a state of remembrance, when you practice this remembrance, it's called Madhu-Vidya, sweet knowledge. When you practice it throughout the day, with every action that you do, you begin to realize that you are not the doer of actions, that you as a living being are as the character in a dream. You are part of the dream of the great dreamer. But the one doing all actions is in truth the infinite, eternal being. When you dissolve the belief in your own ego and recognize the eternal nature of the infinite manifesting in the countless forms of creation, including your form. Then you begin to see there is one being, one whole, that infinite Brahma who is the doer of all actions, the receiver of all actions, and the act itself. Forms change and change and change, but the eternal Brahma, the one infinite being, is changeless, timeless. It does not alter with the sands of time. Time has no bearing on the changeless essence of being, the essence and core of your own self is beyond time, beyond the dualities of this world. They are the dream. And as through this sweet knowledge, this recognition of the infinite Brahma in all that you do, you begin to, through such practices, awaken knowledge of the one doing all actions, receiving all actions, taking countless forms and yet remaining unchanged, unbound, dreaming the great dream of this world and all the beings that live in the entire universe. This infinite Brahma is the nature, the eternal nature of all that is. When through your meditation, through your continual choice to recognize this reality, to recognize it fully in your actions, you begin to see that the infinite is the one and only one that exists. And thus, the results of your actions are not attached to your ego, because the knowledge is there that the one essential self, the self of yourself, is the doer of all actions, the receiver of all actions. That the timeless, eternal being is ever in motion in the play of creation, but always remains motionless and timeless. The doer of all things, the receiver, the process of action. When this knowledge dawns in the mind, truly dawns, you become free of the results of actions. They no longer build the importance of your small self, which believes it is the doer of all things and takes responsibility to be the doer, building pride in what you do or shame in what you have not done as well as you think you should. Disappointment. When you step aside through choosing conscious awareness From that understanding, you become grounded in your true nature. And the visibility of that true nature becomes more and more available to you as the bondages of illusion begin to dissolve and truth dawns in the mind. Your eternal connection to the whole of being, to the infinite one, is always there. You are never separate. You are never alone. You are never apart. That one is closer than any can imagine. That is your own self, the self of yourself, the deep truth within you. And it is your privilege to uncover that deep truth, that deep love that lies within you, that deep wholeness. This is your birthright. This is your source of strength. This is the solid rock of your life. All things of this world come and go. All forms change. One day you are a baby in your mother's arms. Then you are an old man or an old woman. And then your body goes from this world until again you come and cycle into a young one again. So the cycles go on and on, all forms changing, acquisition and loss, joy and sorrow. Such is the nature of this outer world, where the waves are splashing and high. But in the depths of the sea, it is calm. In the depths of your being is the changeless, timeless, immortal self of yourself. In those deep waters, your truth abides. And it is your human destiny to be able to make the journey towards those deeper waters and deeper knowledge and deep love. All right.